We're starting to flip the pattern here, and it's going to get pretty wintry, cold, and snowy, I think, really over about the next month and a half across the tri-state. So first up, we have the storm coming our way this weekend, and it is a complicated storm because we have a big area across the tri-state, and we're all going to see a little bit something different. So we'll try to break it down for you. 33 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be sunny in the morning, but the clouds will rush in quick. And after 5, 6 o'clock, the snow starts to come down. In the evening, especially 8, 9 o'clock, the snow will be heavy at times. So that's when we're going to pick up a lot of our accumulation. As we get closer to daybreak on Sunday, we start to see this change over to a wintry mix, and at the coast it becomes all rain. At that point, our concern will be icing. You could have an accumulation of ice on top of the snow that fell. Temperatures are falling throughout the day, so when the precipitation stops Sunday night, everything will turn into a sheet of an ice with the frigid cold temps coming in on Monday. Right now, we actually still have a couple of flurries around, but things are starting to wind down. We're at 33 degrees, and look at the George Washington Bridge here, and you can see visibility reduced a bit. So if you're out driving around, just slow it down, take it easy, be aware of that. Temperatures along the coast rising above freezing, still some cold spots up to the north and west. Big picture showing us a little bit of a break in the action coming from the southwest as this storm system, our first small winter storm, moves on by. So right now, the snow showers are ending across the Jersey Shore, and we'll now really get ready for our next big storm over the weekend. Might get lucky and see a few peaks of sunshine later on today. The dry slack comes in tonight. Tomorrow morning, it's clear. Here comes our storm through the lower Great Lakes region. Watch that shield of snow. It's going to be reaching us by tomorrow evening. And there's the heavy snow in Pennsylvania tracking towards us. But you can see this swath of pink right there, and that is ice. So it's going to be pretty treacherous in that region, especially northern New Jersey, Westchester, the Hudson Valley. Rain at the coast, cold air wraps in behind the storm, and all those puddles could freeze over. And then we could be looking at a flash freeze effect Sunday on into Monday. And that's going to make it dangerous if you are going to be traveling. So bitter cold stuff is coming our way. So what we're looking at again is snow late tomorrow with a mix and rain on Sunday. Monday, the sunshine is out, but the winds are going to be whipping. So also, if we have a coating of ice on top of the snow and all the trees, we could see some downed trees, maybe even power outages. That's not a good thing with this cold coming away. It's going to feel more like negative 10 degrees at times. On Tuesday, the sun is out. It's going to be cold, but here's our wintry pattern. We are going to see another small chance of snow Wednesday and Thursday. It's not going to be a major storm like this weekend, but we'll have that in the forecast as well. So I guess get ready for it.
I would just say this as you're thinking about your weekend, folks. If there is ever a weekend to stay in and binge watch something, this may be it.
Governor Murphy declaring a state of emergency ahead of this weekend's triple threat: snow, ice, and dangerous cold. Winter storm warnings already in place tonight, and more could be on the way. I'm Marissa Brainey. You're watching News 12 New Jersey. Well, Governor Murphy wrapping up a press conference on the impending storm just a short time ago. He declared a state of emergency for the entire state starting tomorrow at noon. There is a commercial travel ban going into place north of I-195 with the exception of the Turnpike. There are also winter storm warnings in place for much of the northern part of the state. Chris Keating is in Trenton now with more on the governor's words of warning. Chris?
And Marissa, the message here from Governor Murphy in West Trenton is very simple. Stay home this weekend and definitely stay off the roads. The snow, ice, and rain will all start sometime Saturday, making for very dangerous conditions out there. Now, Murphy spoke to us and told us that, yes, starting tomorrow, as you mentioned, a state of emergency will go into effect. What that allows for is this. That means that police can then keep all commercial truck traffic off of the roads anywhere north of 195. But we should mention that does not include the New Jersey Turnpike. Now, the governor calls this a challenging storm. The reason is areas to the north could see 4 to 8 inches or more of snow, while along the shoreline, well, you may only see rain. That's yet to be seen. But on Sunday into Monday, well, everyone may be experiencing ice.
The bigger culprit for this storm, we believe, will be the potential for ice and freezing rain and the expected severe drop in temperatures on the back end as the system moves away late Sunday, which would freeze, therefore, any remaining precipitation.
And of course, that ice can cause some real concerns for power lines and trees. And what that means, of course, is that your electric could go out. The BPU is here, and they remind, if you do lose power, call your utility company. And of course, if any lines go down, absolutely stay away. And again, call the utility so they know exactly where you are and what's happening. That's the latest here in West Trenton. Chris Keating, News.